Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Kind of quiet as far as the Steam deals and offers are concerned, coming off the heels of the winter sale. But I do want to highlight a couple of things. Your final opportunity to get a game free, at least for this wave of it being free. We'll talk that. A new release that has piqued my interest went right into my wish list, and maybe you guys want to do the same. And then we'll highlight some deals that are available. There's not a ton of deals available, but some stuff if you want to add some games to your wish list, or you want to outright pick some games up. We'll get through all of that right off the bat. I don't want to spend too much time on it, but Black Desert today is the final day for you to add it to your library and have it for free. Obviously, this is a game that is a live service title. The idea is they want to get people playing the game, and hopefully at some point some of those people, even if it's 10%, 5%, 2% of the people that redeem this free offer spend money on it, then that is a W in their books, and they want that concurrent player investment. That's ultimately the goal out of a game like this. You would argue that maybe the best bet would be to just make it outright free to play, but it's not outright free to play. It's $9.99 typically, but it is free to own right now, so add that to your library. Just try not to get too down bad as far as spending money on the game. But Black Desert, one of the more visually impressive and technically impressive MMOs that we've seen, came out a while ago, and obviously Pearl Abyss working on Crimson Desert, which is another one of the most technically impressive games that you're gonna see on the market. But yeah, today's the final day to add that to your library for free and free to own forever. Moving on from that, I do want to highlight a couple of deals that are available, as well as a new release that has a deal attached to it. Beyond Citadel, a new boomer shooter. Beyond Citadel is an anime-style retro throwback shooter inspired by the classics of the 90s with realistic gunplay mechanics, anime violence, and fast-paced combat. Fight your way through that heavily armored mechanical fortress and discover the secret that lies beneath. 247 reviews thus far, 97% positive. The reason it's not overwhelmingly positive is because it hasn't met the 500 review threshold, but if it does hit the 500 reviews, it would be an overwhelmingly positive received game. Now, there was a game called The Citadel that came out, and this is a follow-up to that, built upon that, but yeah, that game is, I believe, not discounted right now. It's $14.99, but that game had 1,190 reviews and 94% positive, so Beyond Citadel, as of the recording of this video, being received a little bit better. But yeah, that is available now. Went straight into my wish list. Not trying to pay $13.49 right now, but down the line, whether it be via a deeper discount or it's available through a humble bundle, I think this is going to be a worthwhile title to have an eye on. The Plague Tale bundle is 65% off for $24.49. This includes Plague Tale Innocence as well as Plague Tale Requiem. Games are fantastic. Plague Tale Innocence is great, and Requiem is a great follow-up. If you would rather just buy Innocence standalone, the first game, 80% off for $7.99. They don't have Requiem on sale standalone for whatever reason, but yeah, the Plague Tale bundle is fantastic. These games are great, and hopefully the studio is working on a third game, because they did an absolute killer job with Plague Tale 1 and 2. And incredible atmosphere, incredible storytelling, darker games, and for being narrative-driven titles like this, Innocence does a really good job of 30 minutes into the game, boom, they got you hooked into that story, and they're doing a really good job of building upon it. Requiem was a roller coaster of a ride as well. Both games are absolutely excellent, and again, if you're remotely into your narrative-driven titles, those two are going to be right up your alley. Definitely check those out. Long Gone Days, 50% off for $12.49. A game that is criminally underrated, and a game that I've gotten to bat for a couple of times. Now, from a gameplay standpoint, the turn-based combat isn't going to be something revolutionary. It isn't going to be something that blows you away. However, Long Gone Days, from a soundtrack standpoint, from a aesthetic standpoint, the throwback visual style, and from a story standpoint, this narrative is awesome. A modern-day JRPG that imagines a world of war, overcome language barriers, forge unlikely friendships, and find hope amidst conflict. Its story takes a lot of twists and turns and some interesting political themes in there as well. I just really, really enjoyed the game. Not super lengthy. You could probably complete it in like 14 to 17 hours, like around that range, but I had a great time with it. And I would say for $12.49, not a great discount. It's 50% off, and maybe you would have liked this game at, the $5 range, but man, I had a great time with it, and I would definitely give it a recommendation. If you're into your RPGs, JRPG style, I think Long Gone Days is a game that you're really going to enjoy, and a very, very underrated game. Only has 409 Steam reviews. Game came out over a year ago, like 15 months ago, and to only have 409 reviews, like, more people need to check it out. I think it's a really solid game, and definitely one that I think people would be pleasantly surprised by. I know I was, and this is a game I'd been following for quite a while, because it's been in development for a while. There was a, like, early demo available, and I was like, man, aesthetically, the game looks right up my alley. And then, you know, sometimes you follow these games for like 5, 6, 7 years, and then all of a sudden, oh, it's out. I've grown quite a lot since I initially heard about this game, but it's finally out. And Long Gone Days was one that, like, really, really resonated with me, and I think for this price point, it's not great in terms of, you know, we're cheap on this channel, but yeah, it's still a good pickup at the very least. Add that to your wish list. Beyond Two Souls, 75% off for $4.99. This is, in my opinion, Quantic Dream's weakest game. It's not bad by any means. I just wasn't as captivated by it, and I played it on the PS3 originally when it came out and did another playthrough not that long ago. Narratively, it's just a little bit all over the place, but if you like your narrative-driven titles and you want something with a little bit more of a wacky story, you can check out Beyond Two Souls. It's 75% off for $4.99. I certainly recommend Heavy Rain and Detroit Become Human over this, but still a decent playthrough, all things considered. Arco, a game that another title came up on my radar recently. I think this looks great. A Mesoamerican fantasy RPG that blends turn-based and real-time combat. Explore the world through 3 handcrafted stories, forged in bloodshed, laced with magic, and united by revenge. 30% off for $14 for Arco, and throwback visual style on this one as well. But a game that caught my attention when I was looking into some titles that were on sale. I didn't even know about this game, to be perfectly honest. Immediately went into my wish list, you know, a little bit pricey at $14, but down the line, could be in a humble bundle, could be seeing a deeper discount. I'll definitely be picking that up, but want to give that a mention if you want to check it out, or you want to outright pick it up. And then sometimes, whenever I discover these games, sometimes, you know, Steam will tell you which one of your friends have wishlisted it, and I'll see, like, the most random people be wishlisting these games, and I saw a couple of my friends have Arco wishlisted. I'm like, how'd you know about this game? And I didn't. I'm supposed to be up to date with all this stuff, and then, yeah, just a little interesting. Overwhelmingly positive reception on this one. Only 992 reviews, but 97% positive, so pretty good as far as that's concerned. SUPERHOT is 70% off for $7.49. It's super hot, you know, it's a classic, so at that price point, it's pretty good. Horizon's Gate, another game, overwhelmingly positive reception, 60% off for $7.99. Voyage into the wide world of Arrow as an explorer, trader, or privateer. Defeat your enemies on land or at sea in deep but straightforward tactical combat. And then that is available. And then also another overwhelmingly positive received game. 66% off for $6.79 is Supraland 6 Inches Under, a mix between Portal, Zelda, and Metroid. Exploration, puzzles, combat, a first-person Metroidvania taking place 6 inches under Supraland. So you can check that out as well. But that is going to do it for me. Again, slim pickings on Steam right now relative to what we just had with the winter sale, but some good stuff for sure still to be had. Long Gone Days, that's a sleeper at the very least. Add that to your wish list. I think a lot of you guys would be pleasantly surprised by that, but that'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.